All right, guys, so House of Hype right here. Overrated or underrated? I'm going to be bringing up some sneakers that are kind of like, relevant right now, 2023.
Let's ruffle some feathers.
Let's do it.
Do we have to? Do we
You
have
always
to?
have to.
Keeps it fun. It keeps it fun.
That's what we do.
All right. Huge shout out to Brandon for letting me borrow the Cartiers.
Shout out Amazon, man. Shout out Amazon. Let's go.
Amazon.
Yay or nay on them?
What do you guys think?
I say yay.
You look like
Leave them on for a little bit.
TV Rich.
Survive. As long as you don't turn into Johnny this episode.
As long as you don't turn into Johnny this episode.
Hey,
What does that mean, though?
People were saying he
Johnny
was
or
at
this
9.
Put him up. Put him up.
TV Johnny or this
TV Johnny or this
Johnny, they
Johnny?
were going in on you.
Why?
The shades
Because
were-
your shades were dark
You know what
last
it is?
time.
I don't think people like me being me. I don't
Hey,
think they like me
hey.
loving me.
You're too real.
I just love myself.
too trill. He's too trill.
Sorry.
All
Love
right.
yourself more.
Let's
Sorry.
We got the Swagapino 23 in the building.
Representing
How
tough.
many followers did that guy get when you tagged him?
Representing tough.
Was that a person?
I don't know. I didn't look it
Oh,
up.
all right.
Someone got to create a handle already.
All right, so first sneaker up, we got the Horitos Dunks right here. We were
Interesting.
recently at a sneaker event. People are charging $800 to $900.
They're so
Insane.
basic.
It ain't
Insane. I asked you guys on my Instagram, what do you guys think is the most overrated sneakers? This came up a lot. A lot of people are saying basic shoe at the end of the day should be in the $300 to $400 range.
Agreed.
Not $900.
I don't even
Definitely
understand
agree.
how they're in the
I haven't seen a
900.
lot
Like,
of
it doesn't
sneakers
even
go
make
that.
sense that they're in the 900.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of sneakers go that expensive.
It's like literally the only Nike that has hit that number like at all.
Lately.
Consistently.
Yeah. It's kind of wild. I would say it's probably because it's just tied to a story. Most shoes that they do that's tied to a story makes it a little bit more valuable, right? But let's be honest, they didn't execute it to where it's worth $800.
Really?
I still feel like
I
if you
the
take
quality on those.
quality's cool
great.
and everything, but if you're talking about just on foot, right?
The
It looks like
look
just
of
a
it, the
GR
looks.
release.
Yeah.
Look here.
IMO.
When it comes to the colorway,
IMO. In my
In my opinion.
I'm
all I'm saying is
He's
that the
never
colorway
done.
of the shoe is a little too basic for the price point. All right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it
There was
is.
just too much
it
white
needs more
on it.
splash for an
Doesn't it
SB.
rip
I like
off?
to see.
It does. There's a layer underneath it. There's like oranges and
If they would have did the
greens.
flavors, I'm telling you, each.
Oh, if there was like a
Flavors
yellow and
If there
a.
was a guava, just for the record,
what I'm saying.
guava
That's a
is
guava
the
Doritos?
best. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You can hear a pin drop.
The Horitos, we got a lot of sneakers. Horitos Dunks,
Overrated.
I say underrated.
Overrated.
Underrated.
Underrated.
I say underrated. Wow.
How much higher
Overrated.
do you think they should be rated?
Overrated.
I'm saying when I had them in hand, I couldn't believe the burlap material.
You were really
I was
happy
hyped.
with
You
the
really liked
quality.
them?
They're
sick.
they're dope. They're dope.
Okay.
They're dope. All right, so Jordan 4 SBs are these
that's
overrated, underrated? Mr. Data over here. What do
you
we
need?
do? Calculate the resale.
Data analysis.
Pine Green 4s, 350 to 550.
Easy
Currently.
money.
Underrated alert.
Underrated
Hello.
alert.
Big time.
Hello.
I honestly thought that Horitos should be in this price point and the SB should be in that 600
On the money.
800
On the money.
price
You know why? It's because the way they rolled out the SB Jordan 4s,
Yeah.
it was exactly like old school way. Only limited stores got them, limited people got them. Even
Skate
after
shops,
sale,
right?
Yeah.
it's
Skate
crazy that the prices are the way they are because the materials and everything matches
Executed
100%.
It
perfect.
even got to the point where I wanted them so badly, but I couldn't get them, and I was like, maybe I don't deserve them.
You know
Because
what?
I
You
used my
deserve
flip-flop
them.
card.
Yeah.
Don't tell yourself you don't
That's when
deserve
you
it.
know.
You deserve it.
That's how you know it's underrated. I used the flip-flop card. I did.
There's not a lot of sneakers that, like, when you look at the color palette, it makes you happy. It makes me
It
happy.
makes me
Talk
happy.
about that
It
green.
looks like
Yeah.
a fresh lawn of grass,
Yes.
like with the.
Yeah.
It's
With
like
the nice-
smelling
with
that
the
morning
nice
dew.
lines on
Yeah.
them.
The morning dew.
I do
Reverse
respect
shipping?
your happiness about the colorway, but it had nothing to do with SBs or skateboarding at all.
Well, here
What
comes
about
the party
the
pooper. Well, have you put them on, Ralph?
Like
The padding.
I have tried them on.
Have you done a
I
kickflip
wore
with
them?
them? You haven't.
Have you?
I have.
He has not.
I have.
This is coming from the man with the fidget spinner on his necklace.
No,
You
like,
guys said I'm me. Look at Ralph. It's the all black.
Imagine,
I wouldn't be surprised if he's wearing black
go,
Air
let
Force
him
Ones
go.
with these out
imagine
right
an
now.
SB-esque Jordan 4, because like they made them because we used to skate in not we, but
We-
Yeah, yeah.
skaters used to skate in Jordan 4s back in the day. So why didn't they bring an OG colorway back? And
I feel it. I
Put
feel
the
it. So
material
you're
on
saying
those.
it's the colorway? I like
For sure,
the idea.
100%.
But I feel like-
first Jordan
like because with the
4
material, because like they're more comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
they got the tooling and everything.
Yeah.
Put that on a white cement, on a white military blue.
I think it would have been worse that
Military
way.
blue.
colorway. Looks
better
I don't know.
colorway.
Yeah, you can't please them all.
I can see. I can
I'm
see
over
the
here saying
military.
that colorway looks
It's
makes me
beautiful.
happy.
Yeah, and he's
You can't. You don't even like that
give me
line.
white
He's all
cement.
black
Give me
with
breads.
I like the military blue idea, but
That'd
I
be
think
sick.
He was black hats. He was black
The
hats.
Black Hat.
He got black Air Force Ones on.
I think this
All right, let's move on. I think these are
Underrated.
Definitely
underrated for being a
Underrated.
first of its
Ralph
kind.
thinks they're overrated.
First of its kind, underrated.
All right, one that will make definitely Ralph happy over
you bringing
here.
up?
A lot of
What you
people are
bringing up?
saying
What you
people
bringing
think
up?
they're doing it when they wear these. The
Doing it,
Adidas
huh?
Sambas.
Oh yeah, this is a Ralph special right
Ralph
here.
special. You,
You
Underrated,
hopped
I already
on,
know.
huh?
floor is yours, buddy.
I wouldn't say. Would you say they're overrated?
I'm not. This is
No, this is
I would
Tell us, Jim.
I wouldn't say they're overrated. I would say they're popular. But
I like that.
They're popular because
That's not a
they-
category.
I know, but
Ralph
people
makes his
say-
own
It's this or
category.
that. This or that. If
People
you
say
have
they're
to say,
overrated because they see them so often, but you see them so often because they're easy to wear.
I
Like,
feel like we've
Actually-
always seen them very often. It's just
For
people
sure.
are now noticing it because it's popular here,
it's
like
like
mainstream
calling
hype.
them Air
America.
Force
I mean,
Yeah.
I like, you know how I was saying people are responding with their hot takes on my IG. I liked what the guy said about people think they doing it when they wearing these. Like, they think they're kind of like that fashion lane.
Do you
with
do you think
unique-
people think they're doing it, or
No.
do you think people that are into sneakers think that those people think they're doing it?
Now,
You see,
Wait,
it's a little
wait, wait.
psychology thing.
I mean, you
Okay.
lost me after the target.
I mean,
I think.
Are you microdosing? He's a
tell.
deep thinker.
Don't tell.
He lost me
tell.
after the second.
That's mainstream nowadays.
What I'm saying is, I think it's a psychology thing. I think people are just too focused on other people nowadays, right? Because I do agree with Rob. I do agree that, hey, there is more popularity, but to put it in a underrated or overrated category, I don't think it's hype enough for me to even, like,
I mean,
I'm
it's like,
overlooking it.
For me,
know
I
what
worked
I
at Adidas for 5 years. The
Oh.
Samba and the Superstar were the top sellers every single day.
It's
So
like
I don't
on
think
a-
it's like
an old
It is
school
overlooked.
overrated.
It's like a Chuck Taylor.
I
Like,
think
you
it's
can't say it's Chuck
overrated.
Taylor's
It's a
overrated.
staple.
Underrated.
If it's overlooked, it has to be underrated.
This is getting too
kind
deep.
of a good
Y'all
fact.
microdosing too?
Are you dosing too?
You don't
Whatever
say.
you are.
Hey, let's get it.
I don't even think you could put it underrated or overrated on this.
No,
Wait,
You're right.
Ralph, you're spot
You need to
on.
listen to
because
Ralph
it's
more.
not
I
mainstream
just-
enough.
Let me tell
What,
you.
what would you call this?
It's a staple.
I'll just say like popular.
A
Like
classic.
Like fair.
Classic.
But here's the thing: you guys are calling it classic now, but you didn't think it was a classic a year ago.
We're not like you, Lena.
But
we
it-
don't
Wait,
know
what?
these things. We're still
I'm
learning.
just saying that they just now became
we don't
a
travel
classic.
much out of the U.S.
Hey, everyone's
Always
always
been
going
a
to say
globetrotter over
the
here.
Samba has been around, especially
Yeah.
in Europe, man. We've been on this.
You go to like Trader Joe's
they
and
say.
Whole Foods. No, you go to like Trader Joe's and
been on
Whole
that.
Foods. You
on
guys
that.
get what I'm
Been on
saying, right?
I guess we just got
I
put
would
in the
say
popular category.
more so
were
now than ever.
popular.
People are that, you know, that
Ooh. I was gonna include. I was gonna include that. It's the people. Wait, I was going to say. Damn it!
Take your
Not
time.
again.
You see what I'm saying, guys? You know, we
No,
give
I
her the.
was.
The floor is yours.
It's better when I interrupt. I think. I was saying that I see them all the time, more often now on people who wouldn't have worn them.
That's
months
what
ago.
I'm.
Hey.
That's
I
what we're
beat you
doing.
to
That was
it, kind
so
of.
Exposure is getting.
So you're saying like Ralph
Out
wouldn't have
there.
wore these like last year?
Exactly.
Wow.
Dang.
Rich.
You gonna take that?
Rich.
All right, all right.
What's
So
next?
overrated
So-
or
I
underrated?
would say underrated.
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 Inconclusive.
Overlooked.
Inconclusive. Yeah.
Inconclusive.
Easy to wear.
I like that.
All right, next up, we got the Tiffany Air Force One. People said people try too hard to like them. They're uninspiring. What are your guys' thoughts? They're going for data.
900 to 1200.
Holy
which is,
moly, really?
In my
Damn.
opinion, way too high. I know
Yeah.
the retail was 400, but the shoe's underwhelming for what it was.
I bought them 3 times.
What?
3
And-
times.
And what happened throughout
And
every
each
time?
Why?
Yeah, well, like
How
what
did
happened
you
the
even let 'em
first
go
and
that
Go
second
through
time?
things as
Go
sneakerheads.
through.
I thought you bought
Thank
3
you.
Yeah,
separate.
come on.
Like,
Flip flop king for real.
I've bought them,
got
sold
'em.
them, traded them, whatever. You
Yeah,
know.
so what happened?
But each time I've tried to force myself to like them because there's force.
Air Force.
Yeah,
Yo, I caught that.
there's something about them that just misses the mark. I think it's the black midsole.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think the Air font on the midsole should have been in Tiffany blue. Would give it a little bit more pop. I just think it's just all.
that
In,
one.
no. In my opinion, I feel
Try it,
like
try it.
this shoe is too
would've
basic
done
for a
anything.
collab this big.
Yes.
For,
you
for
expect
something that people get
something-
that excited about.
crazy.
Like all these
yeah,
years.
like
I think
give me
a,
Tiffany dime. Don't give me that little silver little pendant in the back. Give me a dime.
A diamond, huh?
A dime. It don't gotta be real, but just give me something that's gonna blink. a
Swarovski
little
crystal
more.
vibe.
Just something
Something's
like
gonna
that.
bling.
Yeah, I say overrated. Overrated.
I'm really
say-
quiet because I
Yeah.
really love this shoe, but it's definitely overrated.
Yeah.
Like,
You loved it
Definitely
before you
overrated for
saw
sure.
it
I
in person,
loved it,
right?
yes. But I mean, I still saw it in person. I still love the shoe in general. I love the shoe. It's just extremely overrated.
You know what it
for
is,
all
Johnny?
the reasons you guys
Johnny,
said.
you know what it is? I
Yeah.
think you'd be down rocking a GR that
That
looks,
looks like that.
Stitch a
colorway.
little Tiffany
I
on
feel
it.
like
you
that's
know?
what it looks like.
No collab attached.
100%.
Yeah.
No collab attached.
Facts.
I feel like
just like the Jordan 4 SB.
We don't want that.
You stop. It has gun bottom, man.
All right, so we got next up. Someone said these are almost becoming the New Balance 550. Come on, in a Aritzia collab, we got the Asics Gel Kayanos. What do you guys think about these? They're kind of under the radar.
Aside from hype, really good running shoes.
I was gonna say
would
that
say
used to be my
extremely
5K shoe
comfortable,
when I used to run.
I mean, that's what people use it for. Is like 5K.
I don't run, but if
Yeah.
I ran, I would wear
What are
those.
we feeling about these as becoming more streetwear, more fashion? Do we like it?
I think they look good on feet. I just think the prices are way
How much
too
are they?
high.
160? Like,
The
Not the
collabs
retail. I'm
could
talking about the
fetch
collabs
$400.
resale.
The resale price,
prices
right? Because
are way
retail
too high
difference
for
ain't
it.
the
The
same. about it.
Jowns alone are $800
It's
to $900 bucks.
Gallery
Ridiculous.
departments are in the thousands.
Look here.
It's nuts.
Hey, when it comes to the collaborations, though,
Yeah.
I feel like super overrated.
Word.
The
Big
colorways are underwhelming.
Yeah.
I
They
think
would
the
agree.
GRs look better.
The GRs
Very
look
true.
the same.
I think it's
Yeah,
because
they look the same. They look
the same.
There's only so many colorways you could do with this model, like a white with a colored.
With the cream or the
With
green.
logo.
I would do
Yeah.
metallic. I'll go crazy with just do some crazy.
all
You
metallic.
don't
Yeah.
would go
Metallic
crazy.
I think that's
They're
what I'm
all
saying.
metallic.
I think
I mean, like,
Yeah, they
I
all
like-
have the metallic lines.
I'm talking
on.
like when gas drips down from your car, metallic, like
Like
that
the-
kind of like
the
Like an iridescent
like a
type
chameleon
vibe.
color.
In my opinion, I
like
just feel
universe.
like it just needs more
Galaxy.
splash. We're getting like a little drip.
like
Like
how
how
much
bang for your
tell.
buck.
splash
little
you could
bit.
do
Yeah,
until they
more
look
bang
like
for your buck.
a PE shoe.
Yeah,
Like, it's like
I mean the kids collab didn't even have any kids branding.
That was, yeah. I think the thing with those is they could easily look like the orthopedic runner
Yep.
version
PE
at the
shoe.
runner store.
So what is
That's
the
what
hype
he said,
around
PE.
it?
I heard you.
What do you guys?
That's
think
why
the
I
hype
don't
is
know
around
why
it?
they're fetching those resale prices. Like
It's insane
what?
to me.
sometimes.
I think the resale prices are being sold to the people who got into Air Force Ones.
What do you mean?
Recently.
How does that
Like,
correlate?
Are you microdosing too?
No, not. I feel like I'm
What are you
seeing,
taking?
I'm
'Cause I
seeing
don't
a
want
lot
it.
of like undergrad age college girls wearing them, and those are the girls that usually wear like the Air Force Ones, the dirty ones, and they're now
got
moving
you.
on to like the
You
More
think
original.
so? I
runners.
think the Force people are moving to Sambas.
And then
They are also moving to the Sambas, but I feel like the Force girls are moving to the
I like
She
it.
can only speak on behalf of the ladies.
Like
is what
the-
she said.
I'm
the
thinking
Power
of, like,
You
Rangers.
think they're moving to the Kayanos?
I think
You
they're
think
moving
so?
to. I think when like Aritzia drops anything, the younger girls are gonna want them, and so
Okay.
that makes
That's
them
true.
want the bigger picture.
Interesting.
I don't know
That's like
about
an
Aritzia.
entryway
That
thing.
was a random
girls like
collab.
Aritzia.
That was a random
Yeah, super
collab.
random.
All right, so
Makes
overrated or underrated?
I'm gonna say overrated.
I say
I think
Overrated.
underrated shoe, overrated collab.
You just gotta be like not black and
That's
white
a good
today.
take. Good take.
All right, speaking of collabs, a lot of people are just kind of sick of, I guess this collab.
Who we got? Who
Anything
we got?
Jown. Anything Jown.
Man.
I was gonna say he has that effect right now, man.
Bro, have
All
you seen the
shoes-
Crocs?
Crocs are,
Bro,
that's like the
bro.
icing on the cake.
You
of
seen
like,
them?
Bro, I haven't seen him.
Literally an all-white Croc, just Jown on the...
As the Crocs logo, like in the same.
I haven't
It
seen
says
that.
Jown.
Yeah,
and
it's
now
like
it's the
Jown.
collab.
All white.
That's kind of fire.
Just
kidding.
I remember you were really big on Jound like
You
last
just spent
year.
like $1,000 on a pair last
That
or
was-
this
yeah,
year.
I
I
remember
think.
that.
Six, right?
They
Or
were doing
something?
something
No, no.
game changing.
That,
It was a
that
992s.
was when he was a little bit more
Wait,
creative.
which one? Which
But that
It was a
Gotcha.
991s or something like
It
that.
was just this year. He spent like a rack on
992s, I
that.
think, yeah.
Look here.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to his collaborations and his items, it's for his cult following, whoever's
It really
in the
is.
Discord, whoever's
Like the-
rocking
like
with
the
him.
hidden, like,
They
mood
make it
board.
limited. Not
Cult
everyone
following
is
is the
Clothes
word.
are horrible.
Col-
Speaking of
really?
his Discord, I bought a pair of pants. Like literally, we're talking Lee. You know, not Levi's.
Lee.
Denim.
Lee.
Like
Like
that
Walmart
type of-
Lee.
That type of quality.
And how much were they?
I don't remember, but they're.
You know what? Shout out to him because he got a lot of people fooled. Then to put that many letters on your Jown
Shout
name,
out
right?
someone for
Shout out
fooling
for-
people?
Yeah, you know what? Because
I mean,
That's like shouting out Aladdin.
No, the
and-
thing about it is we gotta be smarter as
From
consumers.
Aladdin.
We gotta be smarter as consumers, right?
real.
What do you mean, riff raff, street rap?
I didn't
Did
know
you just
that.
say Aladdin?
I don't know how that correlated.
registration there.
Crazy.
But all
Cool.
I'm saying is, if he can get away with this, and there's still people paying this many, like, you know, resale value for this shoe, it's kind of insane to me, especially if you're saying this quality is this bad, right?
Yeah.
Because I feel like people aren't saying this about Chrome Arts, like it's just on Levi's and they just patch Chrome Arts on it. It's like
It's
same,
like
but
the-
different, right?
It's like the root effect, like how.
Yeah,
he just,
even
like,
What's
place
root
the root
effect.
effect?
Like he would just place his logo on
On
like
anything.
Walmart
Like a logo flip.
flannels and then
Like
sell them.
yeah.
Yes, I think it's interesting enough to just be like, why does that have like 10 J's on there before it says Jound? I don't know why, but I like it.
I say overrated.
Very
Definitely
overrated. I've
overrated.
never been a fan really of Jound.
Overrated.
All right, so next up, we got the Nike Vomeros. They are definitely coming out with more colorways in these. Just dropped a little bit more of a hyped colorway that came out recently.
They just
with
gotta
some
slow
resale
down.
value.
They just gotta
Slow
slow
down.
down.
Yeah, slow down?
Slow down
You like
on all
taking things
those.
slow, huh?
I like it slow. I'll keep it slow.
I feel like the more color they add, the less popular it's going to be.
So
I feel
you
like
like the
people
more
like the
muted
neutral
down
colors.
I like
yeah.
that, Lena.
I saw like some blue and some black on them, and it's just no longer like a cute shoe.
Yellow, all yellow version.
Oh, yeah,
I
it
thought
is
the
the
all
yellow.
yellow would be fire, but it looked tacky.
Yeah.
This coming from someone who's really loud.
I think I'm kind of scarred from the 550s, to be honest. Those were used to be my favorite.
I was literally
sneaker.
gonna
People
go
wore them
there.
in like every color.
And they just dropped in every color, even the 992s.
When it comes to all the runners that are getting popular right now, I think the Vomeros are my favorite over the Gel Keanos, over all the other ones.
Okay.
But I still think they're missing something hype about
Collab,
them.
brother.
Yeah, like they did the DB
Collab.
Vomeros.
Where's collab?
The DB Vomeros were dope. They have a little bit of resale value, and it's not that I need resale value. I just
those
need
have
some
cool
hype.
features.
Those are kind of sick.
Yeah.
And they're thorn back there.
Yeah.
All right,
But
all
those
right.
shoes aren't meant to be.
Overrated, underrated.
I'm gonna say they are
Underrated.
Underrated.
I need some. I
Nothing
need some
is
more
a-
of my.
I think they're where they should be.
Yeah. I mean, the price is not
Another category.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really.
Well, Rob got
yeah,
to do
well,
it.
Should be. All right, so a lot of people were saying this one as well. The Jordan 1 Travis Scott lows. They're just sick of them. They're
Really?
literally the go-to sneaker people want at SneakerCon.
Even
and they're not
yeah.
cheap.
I just think in general, the Jordan 1 low, Travis Scott's, any of them, just
say
boring now at
overrated?
this
It's
point.
boring.
Boring
Damn,
nowadays.
y'all.
Like when I
nowadays.
see it nowadays, I see people working in them and shit. I'm like, these are
Working out, they became to
Not even
me
hot.
the Yeezy 350.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
They're not
It's
even hot,
becoming
bro.
it, man.
Yeah.
Like
That
Hope
kinda
ones
hurts.
with
I
the
feel like
money.
everyone has them.
Expensive version.
Very
because
expensive.
Like, how did
They're
everyone
still
get them?
fetching almost what?
I was
800 to-
I was offered a pair and I passed on them just because I didn't
Oh.
need them.
Oh, okay.
And then
Oh, wow.
no, it was a small size. It was half a size too small. I was offered to buy from somebody a pair that was half a size too small. I skipped on them thinking
Sure
I
not
don't really
gifted?
need them. It was not gifted, unfortunately. But then I started seeing them everywhere and I was like, this would be a perfect beater shoe, a shoe that I can just like kick rocks in.
My
And I
point
wish I
exactly.
got them.
That's
But then
what-
I went and looked at them online. I was like, these are not
Prices
Dia
are
prices.
yeah, and it's like the #1 shoe people come and ask for when they come in a tribute. Like
I don't like.
here's-
I think definitely overrated.
Yeah.
Really?
Here's
Okay.
a hot
The
take.
rate is crazy.
How about a lot of these people that are wearing it? They're probably fake. I think there's way more fakes out there
Of
than we
those?
think- 'cause
And-
I mean,
there was
it's
so.
probably not
I
wrong.
remember when we first went to Shanghai and they first kind of dropped the Travis Scott lows or whatever, or Travis Scott's, and I was like, man, there's so many fakes. Like, I'm
Yeah.
surprised at how many fakes there
That's
are.
true,
where it's like,
man.
I think there's way more fakes out there than people
That
think.
kind of touches up on what he said. He said there's a turning into the new 350 V2s. You never knew if people were wearing real 350s or fake
Exactly.
ones.
I
See
think
them
that
at
kinda
the
hurts
gym
here.
now.
So
Like,
yeah,
You gotta be a
it's
different
saying
type of
lot.
animal to be working out in these Travis
Saying a
Scott
lot.
Those
lows.
prices
Yeah.
too.
Kicking rocks in them and stuff.
All right, I say
Retail,
overrated.
retail.
What do you guys think?
Retail rocks.
I'm gonna
Overrated.
say they're overrated,
I
man.
think you guys convinced me to make. They're a little overrated.
All right, all right. All right, so wrapping this one up, we got a few that I just want to throw out there. We got the big red boots. We got the
Overrated.
Underrated, huh?
Did you ever get a pair?
He's still looking for them.
You still want
You
them?
look sad.
I definitely could have seen you in those.
If I ever get a pair, like I told you guys, I'm wearing black underwear. I'm gonna get a wig that has little hair, and I'm gonna dress
Astro
exactly
Boy
like
time.
Astro Boy, bro.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what I'm
The
doing.
day you hop in the House of Hype behind the scenes with that,
With
I'm gonna have
will
to
be
do it.
It's a
That's
game-
the
it's a
only
game
time
changer
I'll
right
wear
there.
those boots. Is
All
dress
right, you
up
guys,
exactly like
source
Astro
them
Boy.
out for him, guys.
Exactly
do that.
Astro Boy.
Let's do that.
It's a good thing you waited because they went way down.
All right, so we got those. We got the Panda Dunks. We got
Y'all know how we feel about these, man.
White
Just
Cement
let it go.
3s.
White Cement 3s.
Those are hated on.
Those are underrated.
I think
Super
it's
underrated.
extremely
You,
underrated.
everybody that's not copping white cement 3s right now, you guys are going to regret it later on. Just like
Because they're
the
going to
way
be
the 4s are jumping
500
up.
plus.
Man,
I agree.
they're going to be insane.
Those Mason
Miyake.
Miyake's,
Little
a lot of people.
Converse
Look
looking
like Converse.
shoes.
Those are
They're like,
tight.
And they're mad
they're
uncomfortable.
crazy.
Where they need to be.
Overrated.
Overrated. Overrated.
What else we got? The Union Ones.
That was
Very
Underrated.
Underrated for sure.
Underrated.
Still very underrated.
Still my favorite sneaker this
We've
year.
been getting those left and right for what, 250?
250,
I
which
feel
is
like they were a
insane.
flop.
Flop as far as
Yeah, I mean, they
resale,
are-
but the
Yeah, but I'm saying like the hype just went away.
I'm fine with
I use
that.
my
With this
Yeah.
one, I'm
crazy
fine with
stuff
that. Keep the same energy. I like it.
All right, guys, let us know what you guys think, overrated or underrated on these sneakers. Huge shout out to House of Hype.
Squad.
And then now text.
Squad.
hey, that was the
Squad.
Squad.
When you have one line to remember, right?
that was definitely wilding out. Squad.
So shout out to House Hype Squad.
Peace.